We moved to Bedfordale in 2005. In those days, we would be confronted by all sorts of animals, kangaroos, obviously, and that was just on the drive up to the block. And when we did build, every morning we would find kangaroos in the back garden. We would see kangaroos jumping along the street, crossing the roads. It was quite a dangerous time for them. The garden we have at the moment, we get rabbits and bandicoots and lizards, and that's about the total amount of wildlife we have now. The decisions in producing the rose garden were made by both my husband and myself. The actual design was totally John's, but I was part of choosing the flowers that should be there. The rose that is the centerpiece that we both love, it's called Lest We Forget. It's a French breed of rose, and that is our pride and joy. It's a beautiful rose. We love it. The initial problems we had in planting the rose garden, one was my surprise to find that John had selected 42 plants. And then the disappointment came when 3 or 4 of the plants were eaten by rabbits or bandicoots or whatever was in the garden at the time. So we did have to replace 3 or 4. And once those plants were replaced, John built a fence. We have our own rabbit-proof fence to protect the roses, and it's done a very good job because we've had an abundant supply of roses all year. It's been wonderful. The colours of the roses do change. Some keep their colour, but a lot of them do go from shades, from a darker shade to a paler shade. But the Lest We Forget rose, that changes dramatically. That rose has 4 or 5 shades, starting off with rose gold and moving right through. The last bloom is white. We are happy how it's turned out. We appreciate it every day. My husband, John, brings me a rose every day. And every week he renews the vases and the bowls. My favourite thing about the rose garden is I've always loved the beauty of roses. And this particular rose garden has such a variety of rose that's an ever-changing scene, and it's so colourful all year round. It's a joy. I can see it. I can see it from my kitchen, out of the window, because the roses have grown so high, we can see them above the fence. It's beautiful. In the back garden every morning.
Sorry, cut.
Yeah. No. Just, I was gonna...
Newspaper rustling on the sound.
Oh.
Hey.
You're in big...
And make sure you say the question.
Sorry, yes.
Stop
So-
everything.